everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with a layout today. It is for the Best of 30 Days of Sketches series with Christy's Beautiful Life, and this is day 5. Day 5. The sketch, which is up in the left-hand corner of the video there, is from Susan Stringfellow from the Sketch Savvy blog, and this appeared in series 2 of the 30 Days of Sketches, and so I'm loosely following the sketch. So I'm going with the triangle theme now. I hand cut these out, and I did it off camera because I was sort of playing around to see if I could get in my head, something to work. And I'm scrapping downstairs on my kitchen table, and so I didn't have all of my supplies. And so I ended up, that's why I hand cut rather than, I didn't have a ruler down here. I couldn't be bothered going upstairs to get one. So I just went with the hand cut look, and I actually like it. I think it's nice to not look perfect. I decided to offset my triangles, which is a bit different from the sketch, just because I thought it looked good. And with the sort of hand cut nature, I just felt like it looked better because they weren't perfect. Now, I'm using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of June, which is actually a mix of a few different baby collections. Now, mostly this is using the Echo Park Welcome Baby Girl collection, but I needed some more papers because I didn't love the papers in that collection for this, to create these triangles. So I pulled out Briarwood collection from Rosie Studio. It's an older collection, you can't get it anymore. One of my faves from Rosie Studio, really liked it, and I actually have two 12 by 12 paper pads on the Rosie Studio paper back then. It's changed now, but back in those days the 12 by 12 paper was very thin. So hence my background piece here is from the Rosie Studio Briarwood collection, and it's so thin, so I've just stuck it straight onto some white cardstock. Now again, I did that off camera. So some of the triangle papers are Rosie Studio, and the top pink one is from that Echo Park collection. I think the actual kit that I'm scrapping with that Echo Park Welcome Baby Girl collection is one that Jess put together for me for Christmas last year as part of our Scraptember series. No, Scraptember. As part of our Scrappy Advent calendar. And so it had a few different papers and things. They weren't actually from that collection. I don't know exactly where that paper is from. I could pull out the collection and have a look, but I'm not going to. Now, I did pull out this 6x6 paper pad, which is from Pebbles, and it's like a baby collection, and I threw it in this month just to try and get a chunk of it used up if I can. It's called Lullaby. Again, it's an older Pebbles collection. So I'm just backing my photos on some of those papers. Now, these are photos from Addison's birth. So it is her birthday. So that was 31st of March. And so these are they're not the first photos we had taken with her, we did have some photos taken with her at home, which is where she was born. If you don't know or you want to know more about her birth, go and check out the video that I released last month, which was her birth story while I was scrapping a photo of her. But she was born at home unexpectedly. And so there is some photos of that. The paramedics actually were like, let us take some photos of you. You'll want to remember this. I am not going to share those on YouTube or online at all. They are, the photos are perfectly fine. But, I've just given birth. I'm not looking social media ready, shall we say. Plus, there's, a little bit of blood and things. It's not bad, obviously, a normal birth. But for those of you who have been involved with a birth before, you'll know it can, there are some waste products. Anyway, I digress. These are the first sort of photos we took at the hospital. And actually, I didn't get any photos of Danny holding her at home. He actually only held her while I was standing up from the floor and walking out my front door to hop onto the stretcher for the ambulance. He held her then. But actually otherwise she was just on my chest for the kind of, it was probably about an hour that we were at home before getting into the ambulance. So yeah. Now I've done my triangles. The sketch doesn't show much in the way of embellishments. It does show a sort of photo cluster at the top with some layers and some tags. I'm putting my photos up there, but I'm not doing the sort of layers or the tags. And I am just basically embellishing my page. I'm creating 3 embellishment clusters. I'm not putting my title where they suggest in the sketch. My title is What a Lovely Day, and it is from a thicker set that came with a One Canoe 2 collection. It's called Goldenrod. There you go. You can't buy One Canoe 2 scrapbooking supplies anymore, so I don't know if the thickers are still available, but I assume they're not. And I'm just basically creating 3 embellishment clusters. I'm using florals to sort of anchor a few of the chipboard pieces. I decided to add the 2 little giraffes. No reason other than I think it's supposed to be a parent giraffe and a baby giraffe. So I've added that, and I added a little stork carrying the baby. And then up the top, I added a piece that says, Hello, baby girl. And then I'm adding, as I said, a floral into each of the clusters as well, just to sort of give it something to anchor to, so to speak. Otherwise, I felt like the chipboard pieces, particularly the stalk, were just sort of floating in midair. And I'm using wet glue to stick down the chipboard. It doesn't have a peel off back. It's not adhesive. So, and I'm popping up a few of the florals on foam. So this is pretty much it. I do add a couple of the stickers. Now these stickers are clear. I actually think I might go through and stick them on white cardstock and cut them out, sort of to create I guess more embellishments. I don't love clear stickers. I find them a bit tricky to use, but we'll see. If I scrap more with white cardstock background, then they're not so bad because they obviously pop off the page enough, but I found they just blended a little too much when I was using them here. But I do find a couple that works. I've got a little speech bubble that says hello, and then I add a couple of clouds above the stalk, and one says dreamy and one says sweet. And then I add a couple of baby things in the top left. So I add a dummy, a little rattle that says baby girl, and a little pin, like a nappy pin that you use for cloth nappies, which you don't use anymore, but they still very much associate them with babies. And then I add some splatters and we're all done. So for the Best of 30 Days of Sketches series, I will have a link in the description box to a playlist where you can go along and watch all of the videos for the series. So the idea is that people who are participating in making videos for the Best of 30 Days of Sketches series will add their own videos to the playlist. So there's not a huge list in the description box of a million different people. So Christy thought this might be an easy way to do it, and I reckon she's on the money. We'll probably do something similar when we do Scraptember, because it was just going to be a bit easier. And it just makes less of a huge description box. So yeah, I'm very excited. So that will all be linked down below. I will also try and remember to link to the Facebook group as well. Christy has a 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group. Plus you'll be able to see all the people playing along on Instagram there, because you can't make a playlist for Instagram. So yeah, all of those details will be down in the description box. Now, I was trying to think of something else. No, I don't think I have anything else to say. We're finished. Look at that. Here is my close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you'll see another couple of videos from me this month, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.